Good morning, class. This is Miss Campbell coming at you from my mom's house. So I'm going to be out May 8th that week. I know I was supposed to be back on Monday. However, my mother-in-law, who was supposed to be watching the kids, can't. She has blockage in her arteries and needs to get a stent put in, and she can't be stressed. So she can't watch the kids, and I have to stay home for another week. It is what it is. So please be good. So, that being said, you can't cook when there is a sub there. Miss Bonner could cook with you because she was certified as an FCS teacher. The sub for this week is not certified as an FCS, so you can't cook with her. You'll be cooking when I come back, though. Alright, so seniors, don't fret. You'll be doing your dinner and desserts. Monday, tomorrow, May 8th, you'll be doing a portfolio day. Get everything caught up for your foods, for lunches, desserts, lunches and snacks. Pictures, evidence, get everything put together. Okay? Tuesday through Friday, you guys are going to be working on your career presentations. Okay? We weren't supposed to do this until the end of the trimester. However, things changed. So we're going to start it earlier, which will be good for the seniors, so you can actually look into what you want to go into prior to graduating. Okay? So you should have a copy of this. If you don't and can't find it, it is also in your folders in materials. So in materials, click on Unit 5, all right, and then click on dol.com or .docs. And it'll bring you to this page. This is what you should have in front of you. So the purpose of this is to analyze opportunities, skills, training, education, and other various parts to a career choice. All right, and this is for you. This is independent. This is hopefully something that you take pride in and something that you choose to do. Something that you actually want to go into, and don't just do it to do it. A lot of my students do this project and realize, hey, I really didn't want to go into that career, and it's better for you to think about that now and figure that out now before you spend $50,000 in education on it and then figure it out after. Okay, so there's 3 parts to this. Part 1 is the research, the WebQuest. Part 2, if you scroll through your packet, is you will be finding someone in the career, so 2 people finding someone in the in your career that you want to study, and you'll be emailing them and talking to them, okay, via email and or face-to-face, your choice. And then the 3rd part, you're going to be putting together a presentation that you'll be presenting in front of the class, okay, which will be next Thursday, which is May 11th. Okay, so let's scroll back up to the top. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the Department of Labor website, dol.gov, to start your research. In the upper right hand corner, there is going to be a search bar. So let's get to that page. So click the link or type it into your computer. I'm going to exit out of some of this stuff. I have really slow service here, so I'm sorry. Go up into the search bar up here and type your first career choice that you want to go into. Okay, so I'm just going to type in teacher. Okay, so from here, I'm going to click high school teacher, occupation. Maybe. What's thinking? Alright, so from here is giving you statistics about that career. So if you notice, this chart looks the same that's on your paper right here. Okay, so you're going to put your job title number 1. I wrote in teacher. Okay, and then you're going to answer what goes with it. So pretty much this chart you're just going to write within here. Then you'll have a few questions. So give a brief description of what employees do in that field, the work environment, steps to get there, pay, and job outlook and other information. So let's go back to the first one. Give a brief description of what employees do in this field. Well, if you go back to the page, it has everything in there that you're going to be researching. So what do high school teachers do? You can click on that link. and it's going to give all the duties you can see right here that high school teachers have to do. Okay? Are you going to write all of that down? No. You have this little space to do that in, which means you are going to summarize what you're going to do. Okay? So once you get that one, then you're going to move on to the work environment. Work environment. You can click that tab up there. Same thing. Okay? You're going to go through, answer the questions that go with it. Then you're going to come to, what are 3 careers that are related to that field that interests you? Well, right here you can click on similar occupations. Well, I'm going to click on that. Awesome. It's going to give me occupations that correlate with that teaching career but are different. And I go, teaching sounds cool, but then also, you know what, social work sounds cool too. So I'm going to click on that. I look at social work, I go through what they do, their work environment, and I go, I don't want to be a social worker, but maybe something similar. So I can click on similar again. And it's going to pop up a whole different list of different careers that you can go into. And I go, you know what, a psychologist sounds really cool. So I can click on that. And the same thing, I can go through it, and then I can keep clicking similar occupations until I find something truly I want to go into. But if you know exactly what you want to do and things that interest you, then you can just start from there. Some of your careers are not going to be found in here. So I had one student before who was an entrepreneur. He couldn't find anything in here, so he had to do a separate research from that using reliable sources. Most of the careers, though, are in here. You might just have to do a little bit more clicking around. Okay, so then I'm going to do this after completing the web quest for your first job. You're going to choose 2 or 3 related careers and move on. If there's related careers in here that you're not interested in and you want to do something totally different, that is fine. Again, this is for you. So you're going to do that for job 2, and you're going to do that for a 3rd job. Once you finish that 3rd job, you're going to figure out what you truly want to go into. Is this going to be set in stone that you're going to go into it? No. Some of you truly do know what you want to go into, and you know your route. So the second part is to contact and communicate with a professional in your top career choice. You're only going to choose one. That's it. And you're going to contact 2 professionals in that field. Okay? They could be related to you, a family member, but you can also just look up someone online. So I've had students just email doctors, dentists, and find people online that were in a different state to get a different perspective. You are going to contact the 2 with the questions I have below right here. Okay? I have a script for you. And you can literally just copy and paste this template and put it into an email. Alright, and just change your name and put your stuff in there. If you receive an email back from the professional, make sure to respond back with thanking them for their time. Give them the 3-day rule. 3-day professional rule is they have 3 days to get back to you. If they don't, email somebody else. All right. A lot of these professionals are busy. Some don't check their emails all the time. You can also do face-to-face if you choose. All right. Just making sure that you have questions ready to go. The third thing that you're going to do is to teach the class about your career choice to better understand what your career entails so you can make a more educated decision on your life after high school. Okay? So after you complete your web quest and all 3 of your careers, you're going to choose one that you're most interested in, and that should be the one that you email someone on to. You are going to need to do further research so you can better understand what the career fully entails. Make sure to use resources and references from those sources. Below is what should be included in that. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Below is what should be included in your presentation, but it's not limited to, are right here. Okay, your research points in your own words. Why did you choose your career? What was the purpose of it? Do you do it just for the money, or do you do it because you're truly passionate about it? What kind of education do you need? Is it a certificate? Is it a degree? What is it? What kind of universities and colleges could you go to? Some of you are not going to be going to college. Some of you are going to be going into a trade. Some of you might be going into the military. So you might not be going to a university, and it's going to look different for you, which is fine. So here's the other pieces that go with it. Again, I want to emphasize this isn't something that you just fly through. This should be something I'm giving you plenty of time to work on, and it should be a passion of yours, and it should be something that you truly take pride in. You will be presenting these by yourself, so making sure that you know what you're talking about is going to be vital too. On this page right here is your rubric for the presentation. Things that I'm going to be looking for next Thursday is your posture and eye contact, so that's the professionalism piece. Your organization is the message, overly organized speaker. You understand what's going on, and things are smooth transitions. Time management, use your time well during the project, and you are done on time. Quality of information, you use reliable sources, you have supporting facts, you have more than just one thing about it. You're actually explaining in depth of what your career choice is. Comprehension, you know exactly what you're talking about. So if your classmates ask you a question, you will be able to answer those questions. Your attire, business professional, if you choose to, those are extra points. So on Thursday, if you choose to dress business attire, professional look, I will give you your 4 extra credit points. Okay? This is broken down into 3 different point sections. So the first points is 50 points. For your web quest, the email is 10 points. And then the presentation is 40 points for a total of 100 points. All right? Again, these will be next Thursday. The sub should have this. So day 1, you should be getting through part 1. Okay? Day 2 on Wednesday, you should start to do more of the research, getting through jobs 2 and 3. Thursday, you should start to email someone. Friday, continue with the research and email. And then Monday next week, we will continue with this. I'll give you guys time to work on it. Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday will be your presentations. So I give you guys ample time to work on this, and I want to make sure that you do a good job with it, to make sure that we and you are explaining the best to your ability. Okay? And again, this is an individual piece. If you have any questions, make sure you email me. I'll be checking my email every day at 7:30 in the morning and then at 2:30 in the afternoon. If you need me before that, just send an email or a Schoology message, and I will be checking it as much as I can. Okay? Please be good. Any names left over, they will be dealt with, disciplinary. But Miss Bonner said you guys have just been awesome. So thank you so much for being awesome. I can't wait to come back to you guys on May 15th. So please be good. And bye. See ya.